Hey, fellas, let's talk about navigating life because a lot of us have maybe lived a life that we're sick and tired of now. Maybe we've lived a life where we thought we were going to live one way. I mean, for me, I was raised one way and vowed that I would never live life like that again. But what happened? I mean, my life just continued going down that realm of how I was raised, let's just say, and how life just kind of unfolded for me. And that's just what was normal. That's programmed into me. That's what I know. And it's the survival mechanisms within me that kept me in those areas. But do they last forever? No, they don't. They don't last forever. And that's why we hit resets in life. That's why we hit rock bottoms. That's why we get this brain fog at times. This is why we feel scattered. We romanticize the past as a way of, I regret that I didn't get to live like that. I wanted to live my life like this, but now it's complete opposite. But we're missing a key component in all this, and that is by actually settling down and working from the ground up. Because it's just like building a house. You can't build a house on a non-solid foundation, a rocky foundation. You need a solid base. And that solid base begins with right compaction, the right footings, and the right frost walls, the right foundation. Everything starts at the bottom. Well, it starts with a game plan first, but as humans, planning a life that we dream of, for some of us, is damn near impossible because we've already tried to do that. So sometimes you have to work backwards to move forwards. But here's the other thing too. Stop romanticizing the past. I mean, you didn't live that life for a reason. Life took you down this road for a reason, and you have to respect that. Now, to get out of that, I mean, what do you do? Okay, so for me, I've hit a rock bottom point. I'm 40 years old and at a complete reset in life. I have no shame in admitting that. In fact, I absolutely love this because I am now turning a point that I've never seen in my life. I'm taking more action than I've ever have in life. I'm seeing the lessons that have absolutely destroyed me, but are rebuilding me. Am I going to live this ideal life that I have always dreamt of or wanted, even just at a baseline? Maybe, maybe not. But what I know is that the life that I have coming ahead of me now is actually far greater than what I originally wanted to live. So why the hell am I going to live in regret? There's no point. And that's what a lot of us do not understand, is that there's some grander vision and mission in life. I mean, everybody's got their own thoughts and opinions on this, but to me, I believe that God's got a mission for me. I'm here doing it now with these videos. That's part of it. Do we fully know and understand what it is 100%? No. Sometimes we just have to trust in the unfolding, because I can't tell you how many times I've failed flat on my face from all these endeavors that I've tried. And it's been nothing but crash, crash, crash. But I kept going. It didn't stop me. But what I've noticed is forcing the outcomes, forcing the identity, forcing everything has actually done nothing. I've actually had life unfold better for me by not doing so much. I'm not saying don't do anything. I'm saying don't overwork yourself. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Quit romanticizing the past. Quit trying to live this dream desired life that you feel that you deserve or need to have. And you end up missing the whole entire point, because what's going to happen? You're just going to keep hitting rock bottoms. You're going to keep somersaulting down that hill. That's just the way that life works. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's literally how life works. You got to stop forcing things. I know this for a fact. I mean, I live this misery every damn day, that it's just, okay, trust the process. What the hell does that even mean? But once you actually let that go, you actually feel that everything is kind of coming together. Maybe not so fast as you want to or in the way that you want to, but think about it. What if it's going to turn out a hell of a lot better? Me right now, I'm separated from my children. They're in one province, I'm in another province. That's just the way that life is unfolded for me. And it's happened more than once. And maybe it's something I'm doing, maybe it's something I'm not. And this isn't an excuse. It's just the way that life has unfolded. And I've documented it through the nines. But The point is no matter what I have tried in life, there's something that kept crashing. So it's like, why? You can't go why. Look at the bigger picture. Stop getting so personal about it, because that why you keep asking why, it's going to keep happening until you understand, why is this happening to me, to, oh, well, why me now? Why am I here to do this? There's a big difference, because now you have, well, realized a mission in life, and you've realized that these lessons were for a reason. But you have to just settle down. Quit being so in your own mind. You can relax. You're allowed to. Life doesn't have to just be go, 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 go. Work. That's to your own detriment if you really think about it. You're in your own head thinking bills need to be paid, this, that, and I get that. I absolutely get that. But there's also a point where we're forcing something that we don't see and we don't understand until it happens, and then kaboom. But yet you've been preparing for it for a while, you just don't know it. But that's what I mean. Settle down, really assess your situations, because one of those days you're actually going to see how it's all unfolding. And if you want to live this whatever life you want, well, think about how you're living life now. Is doing everything you're doing now getting you closer to your dream goal? Well, I mean, if you're living in suffering every damn day, well, probably not. But if you feel like you're actually doing something and being pulled towards something greater, then you're probably on the right track with something. But that's the point. Slow down, settle down, map out your life, grab a pen and paper, start marking down things that are working, start marking down things that aren't working. Start mapping out your entire life as it was, and you're going to quickly see how you've gone from scattered, emotional, to starting to realize these lessons in life have been by design. They have been happening for a reason. You're sick and tired of that job you're in. You say you're taking you're in a new line of work, or you're in school, something that just clicks to where I don't want this anymore. Well, that's the whole point of the unfolding. You're going to be guided towards whatever you're meant to be doing, but you got to stop forcing it from happening, because that's what you're doing. You're forcing it from not happening. Like me, personally, I've wanted to be a lawyer my entire life, and I live in the regrets of not doing it. Now, do I still want to be a lawyer? Absolutely. But is there parts of me that doesn't want to be a lawyer? Absolutely. I love doing what I'm doing on this, but that's the thing, is I'm just letting it all unfold right now. If that's meant for me to do, then I will do it. And I mean, quite honestly, the way that my life has gone and the way that things are unfolding now, it seems to be gearing towards that. So, I mean, look out. There might be some Journey to Law School videos on here. Who the hell knows? But that's how my life has been shaping to be. Advocacy, helping people. I mean, it's there written. I just needed to open up my eyes and really realize, okay, something's been unfolding for me, but what is it? Don't get too attached to any specific outcomes or fields. Just even look back to when you were a kid. What did you want to be? And I'm not talking an astronaut or physicist. I mean, who the hell knows where you are in life? I'm not saying it's impossible, but think practically. What did you want to be in life? The realistic version of what you wanted to be in life, because a lot of that has cues to what you wanted to be in life then, to where you are now. But really think about how your life has unfolded. You wanted to do this, that, and the other, but think about how life has gone for you. Has that been actually guiding you towards that? Or has it been pushing you away from that? That's the difference. Because when we look at, oh, I wanted to do this when I was younger, but now I'm too old. I'm 40 and think about going to law school. I mean, there's lots of people that feel that they're too old. Well, they're not. I mean, to me, I'm 40 years old, but I'm starting to feel like I'm 20 again, to be honest with you, because I've actually learned how to start caring for myself. I learned how to stop letting life take control of me and start controlling life itself. We work cohesively now. And I tell you, there's nothing far greater than working with life. I mean, it's just you stop forcing things. You stop relying on signs. You stop relying on all these different elements to know if you're on the right track or if you're doing the right thing, or you're just looking for something to just calm the mind. Like, but the only way that you're going to calm the mind is not through signs. It's not through synchronicities. It's not going through your astrology. It's not going through tarot, psychics. It's not going into talking to friends, counts. You're not going to find your purpose in all this. I mean, I do believe in astrology, so there is links to that, but where you're really going to find it and how you're really going to start taking control of your life is actually by going back and figuring it out. But again, stop living in the past, stop living in regret, stop living in what could have been, because what could have been obviously shouldn't have been, or else maybe you would have been living like that. But realize what didn't happen was by design, and you're actually being guided to something even greater than what you could have even imagined. So you got to get out of your head. Start doing the hard things, and that's being honest with yourself. Start writing stuff down. It's not difficult. If you can't do the basic stuff and you're going to sit there and complain every day about how life sucks, that's on you. Nobody else can come and help you. It's a sad reality, but it's true. You have to start taking your own action. You want to live in the past? You want to romanticize everything about it, what could have been, should have been, but you're not doing anything about it? You're sitting there in a job you hate. You're sitting there in a life you hate. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship. Maybe there's life's not going so great fatherhood wise. There's so many different ways of that things explode. And now this is very whatever, but some things we can control, some things we can't. But the grander thing of it all is the fact that you need to actually do the work. And you're going to say, yeah, I've been doing the work, but nothing's happening. Well, I said that too. And I've made all the excuses myself. And it's done nothing. It's done nothing but make things worse. But I've actually wrote down things. I've actually started taking those steps. Because writing down is a lot more powerful than just keeping it up here. Keeping it up here just goes. It's just scattered. You can't make plans in here and expect to execute them. But keep your intentions high, but don't put them so high on a pedestal that you set yourself up for failure right away. We can do some amazing things in life, but it's us that hinder our own selves. And yes, sometimes we do a million things and they don't work out, but figure out why the hell that is, and that's writing shit down. Now, I think I've yammered on about this enough, but I can't stress it enough, guys. You got to stop living in the past. Quit living in fear and regret. Stop just feeling guilty about a life that you didn't have for yourself, your children, your family. I mean, I had this grand idea that I was going to have the family. I was going to break the cycles of divorce. My kids were going to have their parents together. That didn't happen. Do I still live in that regret? Yes, there is parts of me that still live in that. But there's greater things happening outside of that I don't even see but I am understanding. And that's the key thing. Things didn't work out for a reason. I look at how things were back then to how they are now. Massive night and day difference. But remember, you're the one who can control everything. You're the one that can make it happen. You just have to start. And the baseline is just start writing. Don't write anything specific either. But just, you got to start somewhere. So, enough yammering. Take it easy, guys. Hopefully this helps. If not, well, thanks for listening. Take care.